public is an international organizer. You remember all the flights that you've seen from all different countries around the courthouse with streamers saying Spain supports Michael Jackson and all the other countries. That is your handiwork. You've organized all of that. Do you think we're going to have a verdict today?
I'm hopeful we have a verdict today, but I've heard the jury instructions given to the jury by the judge are pretty difficult for the jury to understand. So it could go on to Monday, but I'm hoping it all gets wrapped up today.
Well, I think you're right, and we were just talking about that earlier, and I had marked up my jury instructions. I got a copy of it with the yellow marker and a black marker, trying to keep track of it. When we do graphics on television, we simplify it, but they don't have that option. You think that could be a sticking point?
Yeah, they buzzed about an hour ago for some highlighters, so I think they're trying to, piece everything down and highlight what's important. They're trying to get to it, but like I said, I think the judges made it difficult for them with the jury instructions.
Well, I mean, they have to follow the letter of the law, and obviously a conviction means absolutely nothing if it's not done in a way that, or if it's done in a way that's appealable, then that really, it doesn't serve justice, it doesn't serve the taxpayers, it serves no one. He has to do the instructions that he has to do.
Yeah, I understand, but in the Casey Anthony case, the same thing happened. Jurors were complaining that jury instructions were so difficult, they had no choice but to find the person not guilty, In this case, I'm certain that won't happen. Conrad Murray is guilty, he will be found guilty, but it's taking a bit of time because it's very hard for them, by what the judge has given them.
Well, I will say this, studying the jury instructions, it seems to me that it would be very hard for them to avoid a conversation of the medical issues, because in each of the possibilities, the cause of death is mentioned. So do you think that could be like quicksand, where they get stuck in that medical debate that was so complicated, using all sorts of terms like bioavailability and metametabolism and first-pass metabolism that nobody knows?
Yeah, well, I think where the defense is concerned, I think the defense tried to confuse the issue. They tried to, confuse the jury, so if there's 1 ounce of doubt, they'll find Conrad Murray not guilty. So we've got all that going on, I'm hoping it doesn't affect the jury's decision.
Thank you, Todd. We've got to wrap it up there, but I got to say that you're making some excellent points, because it is very complicated. And if you take the complexity of the jury instructions and you superimpose upon that the complexity of the medical terminology, all you need is one person who says, oh, I'm just confused, that's reasonable doubt. So I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it is something to think about.
Jane Velez Mitchell outside the courthouse. We are in the